Well, we are back and want to introduce you to Lauren Glendenning. She is the community editor for the Vail Trail and the Vail Daily.
Hi.
And I know that you've got the new issue of the Vail Trail coming out tomorrow. It hits newsstands Fridays through Thursdays. Give us a preview of what we can expect.
The cover story looks at the economy in Eagle County, and there's been a lot of stories done on this in the past, just kind of looking at whether we're immune or not. And we are all lucky to live in this valley because we are somewhat sort of insulated from the national problems. But the reporter who did the story looks at different businesses and types of businesses and which ones do feel it and which ones don't. And some of them say, you know, what economic slump? There's no economy problems here. And then some of them say, yeah, we definitely felt the sting. So it's just to look and to see which local businesses feel it.
Yeah, with gas prices and travel becoming a little more challenging, and we are a travel destination, but then with the international dollar going up so much compared to our weaker U.S. dollar, that could bring in some more internationals. So yeah, it is kind of hard to tell. That's a very interesting topic.
It is an interesting story, yeah, because we are immune, but we're not, but it's kind of tricky.
Okay, so kind of get the details from this week's Vail Trail.
Exactly.
And then also, you know, the political scene, you pretty much every week have a different story going on about politics in this election year.
Especially right now, because it's just so heated. And today, John McCain's coming to town for a fundraiser, so this is definitely pertinent this week, but looks at the Republican climate in Eagle County. And it was a Republican county years ago, but in the last couple elections, it's been Democrat. So we've kind of gone blue, and this story just checks out, you know, where are the Republicans and are they still sort of thriving here? And they are, and it'll be interesting to see, you know, how many Republicans turn out. What's interesting, the clerk and recorder has actually recorded more unaffiliated voters in the county than ever before, and actually registered Democrats and registered Republicans are down, but registered unaffiliateds are up. So it's interesting. I don't know what people
kind of right on the fence, just kind of making a game day decision. Okay. And then also culinary scene. I like how you really utilize the knowledge that we have, and you interview a lot of the chefs, and you're talking about these savvy chefs and a lot of the foodies that live here. Yeah,
this valley just has such a great restaurant scene, and it's proof just by Wolfgang Puck picking, you know, Beaver Creek to put Spago, and it's a small valley and we don't have a huge population, so why are these, you know, celebrity chefs coming here, and these the restaurants here are just wonderful. We really do have savvy chefs and foodies. People know what they're doing, they know their wine, they know their food, and we just have a great scene, so it kind of checks that out. And there's a lot of chefs with the local movement right now doing farmers markets and different dinners. Kelly Liken's doing this, so it's really cool to see what they're up to and what kind of things they're creating.
I know, it's amazing to talk to the chefs that come in on our cooking sets, and they'll say, well, I got this last week at the market, you know, and a lot of times their specials will be based on what is freshly grown right here in Colorado.
Yep, you'll see Kelly Liken on Sundays walking around, and she has these huge bags of food and she's lugging them back into the restaurant.
Get there before Kelly does if you want some
produce. Exactly. It seems like she's wiping everyone out, and then she makes these harvest dinners, which I haven't gone to yet, but I hear they're wonderful. So
and then also you've got the weekly things we look forward to, the photo of the week,
Blast
and the pages from the past.
Pages from the past. I like to call it Blast from the Past. But yeah, just we go into the archives every week and look at the same week 10, 20, 30, and 40 years back and kind of pull the top headlines from those issues.
Yeah, it's
so that's
amazing.
Really fun.
We've got that much history here. We have been around for 40, 46 years coming up, so there's a lot of history to be seen.
Definitely.
All right. And Lauren, of course, yesterday we learned about that fire in Eagleville from the Vail Daily website. You do update that quite often throughout the day.
Yeah, I mean, I think within 10 minutes of the fire, of us seeing the smoke from the Vail Daily building, because we were actually right next door, I was on my lunch break and came home and thought the Vail Daily building was on fire. So it was really awful for that business, and there's a couple cars that burned up as well. But yeah, we do update the website. You know, if there's anything going on, breaking news, you'll find it on vaildaily.com.
Okay, well, you can take a look at these stories from the Vail Trail on the vailtrail.com website already. And then keep in mind, you can always keep in touch with the Vail Valley when you're not here by looking at these websites, and check out archive stories and photo galleries as well. We'll be right back with more Good Morning Vail.